Protector, requesting 4 interstellar...
Me too.
5 pods for immediate departure.
On paper, it was a Star Trek parody. It turned into a cult classic so beloved, it was voted in 2013 by Trekkers as the 7th greatest Star Trek film ever made.
By Grabthar's hammer we live to tell the tale.
It's for and about those people. Everybody is in on the joke. You mentioned Galaxy Quest, and it's just more often than not, just people just break into a broad smile. I love that movie.
But what makes Galaxy Quest brilliant isn't just the premise or the jokes or how well it respects the genre that it satirizes or the fandom that it exposes. It's the characters. From the top down, from the geniusly ironic casting of Sigourney Weaver, who played one of the strongest and most iconic characters in science fiction.
Look, I have one job on this lousy ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it, okay?
To Enrico Colantoni, who single-handedly invented the characterization of an entire alien race. Down to the debut feature film roles of actors like Justin Long and Rainn Wilson.
I hadn't even gotten to the relevant conundrum.
But today, I want to focus on just 3 actors that transform Galaxy Quest from excellent to infinitely rewatchable, to a degree that transcends all logic. I'm Danny Boyd, and this is Cinema Sticks.
But we've never seen space-age values like we've seen here.
At Tech Value Electronics Superstore.
By Grabthar's hammer. What a savings. By Grabthar's hammer, you shall be avenged.
Yeah!
The next task for me, and I felt this was important, was not to cast comic actors. I wanted to play it straight. I wanted it to have dramatic integrity, even though it's a comedy. So the next person I went after, and it was the first person I got, was Alan Rickman. I don't know why he said yes.
Next.
Alan Rickman. Rickman plays the part of the jaded, former lauded stage actor so well that you think that must just be him. He must just not want to be here. Why would he do this movie?
By Grabthar's hammer, Dr. Lazarus?
Don't do that. I'm not kidding.
I'm sorry, sir. I was only...
Just don't.
Not again.
I played Richard III.
And yet I think more than anyone else in the film, Rickman commits. He takes it from dramatic integrity to Greek tragedy.
I want to say that stupid line one more time.
An iconic actor with a legendary voice who could have phoned the whole thing in, but doesn't. Rickman approached Dr. Lazarus and the makeup and all the character within a character's corny lines so clearly as he would Richard III himself, with needs, wants, and desires, internal monologue and conflict, to the point where it can become part of the joke.
Well, you're just gonna have to figure out what it wants. What is its motivation?
But maybe most importantly, it's Rickman's straight play and lack of farce that ultimately grounds the film, and in a way you would never expect from a film like this, his commitment makes one of Galaxy Quest's sincerest and most dramatic beats possible, with an emotional payoff and an abandonment of all jokes or parody that absolutely kills you.
I have been blessed, sir.
Don't speak, Quillick.
Forgive my impertinence, sir. But even though we had never before met, I always considered you as a father to me.
Quillick. By Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warvan, you shall be avenged.
But if Rickman brings unwavering composure to every scene he's in, these next 2 actors, well, what's the opposite of poise?
Guy,
Probably don't remember me, do you? It's the sunglasses, right? I was on the show in '82, episode 81. Got killed by a lava monster before the first commercial. Listen, maybe I could sit in and sign a couple autographs? Oh, that's not right. No.
I had known of Sam from my New York days in sort of the independent world and always loved Sam Rockwell.
It's gonna be a hoot.
What I absolutely adore about Rockwell's character in this movie is the complete arc that Guy goes through.
What?
I'm just jazzed about being on the show, man.
From haughty and giddy to self-aware and absolutely terrified.
You're not gonna die on the planet, Guy.
I'm not? What's my last name?
It's, I don't know.
Nobody knows! Do you know why? Because my character isn't important enough for a last name. Because I'm gonna die 5 minutes in.
Guy, you have a last name.
Do I? Do I?
He insisted on auditioning where he cried for about 10 minutes because he was so scared, and it was just hysterical.
Buddy!
I really maintain that it would not be funny unless the stakes were high.
Hey, guys, there's a red thingy moving toward the green thingy.
What?
Red thingy moving toward the green thingy. I think we're the green thingy.
And then, by the end, mind you, with no less fear behind the eyes, Guy develops this mad bravery and a confidence that takes him beyond the red shirt archetype that consumed and controlled him, with so much more charisma and character and dimensionality than you would ever expect from a science fiction parody. And that's really the joke.
Listen, I'll go in. I'll create a distraction. I got this. I'm okay. I might be able to hold them back long enough for the aliens to escape. It's suicide. I'm just a glorified extra, Fred. I'm a dead man anyway. If I'm gonna die, I'd rather go out a hero than a coward.
Guy, maybe you're the plucky comic relief. You ever think about that?
Plucky?
Oh, besides. I just had this really interesting idea.
Are you stoned?
But with all that, we now pass the torch to the one, the only, Tony Shalhoub.
That was a hell of a thing. What's wrong with them? I don't know. Come on.
I admit I saw Monk and Wings before I ever saw Galaxy Quest, so even as a kid I was well primed for anything Shalhoub was ready to throw at the wall.
Listen, we found some beryllium on a nearby planet, and we might be able to get there if we reconfigure the solar matrix in parallel for endothermic propulsion. What do you think?
Which was just about everything.
Could they be the miners?
Sure. I mean, they're like 3 years old.
But his character didn't come easily.
Miners, not miners.
You lost me.
Tony's part was the least sketched out. It was the thinnest.
Wow, the floors are so clean.
We're just here to negotiate this guy's Saris' surrender.
Yeah, from day one, he's like going, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. He just brought a bag in one day, and he's like, I think he's in here. I think my character's in here. And he comes in with that bag, just that greasy bag. You don't know what's in there. Maybe some cheese or something. He's just carrying around that bag. Suddenly he found his character.
Listen, they're telling me the generators won't take it. The ship is breaking apart and all that. Just FYI.
Fred's nonchalance as a character is essentially the foil to Guy's perpetual freakout. Nothing phases him. That is, until he's actually tasked with doing something.
Come on, guys, digitize it.
Come on, they based it on your hand movements.
Am I the only one who saw that thing inside
No,
out
no,
with
no,
the eye going on? No, I'm not the guy. I'm not Tech Sergeant Chet. I'm Fred Kwan. Kwan's not even my real name.
Fred's no good, Jason. You're just gonna have to kill it.
If you ask me, though, Guy and Fred are at their best when they're in scenes with each other, and their personalities shine perfectly juxtaposed.
Hey, don't open that! It's an alien planet! Is there air? You don't know!
Seems okay.
It's a real collection of characters. I mean, they're really quite different from one another.
The film needed those different energies, and just look in different corners of the frame as well. That's the other thing. There's something going on with somebody, and Dean somehow caught a lot of it.
We really kind of had a blast doing it.
I've loved working on this movie.
It's not exactly a parody. What's brilliant, in my opinion, about Galaxy Quest, and I thought, well, when I saw it, they've made a movie just for me, is that it manages to spoof affectionately the very thing that it ultimately manages to deliver on at the same time.
Galaxy Quest was a perfect storm. The movie hasn't lasted because of nostalgia or parody alone. It's lasted because of a brilliant ensemble, profoundly committed across the board to making this story an absolute joy to watch unfold. Rickman gave it weight, Rockwell gave it fear, and Shalhoub just made it plain weird.
So it's tapping into something pretty fundamental in what people want at certain times when they're in the mood and want to watch something called a movie.
I'm Danny Boyd. Never give up. Never surrender. But speaking of actors who can do it all, who have done it all, comedy, drama, and been awarded for all of it, I have a brand new episode of my new show, Let's Rewind, this time looking at the most award-nominated performer in film history, the one and only screen legend, Meryl Streep. This is the second episode of Let's Rewind, a series where I look back at the early careers of iconic actors in Hollywood. I dig up early roles, early film reviews, visit important landmarks significant to their early careers. It's really, really fun stuff. Certainly the most ambitious project I've ever produced. And hey, if we can get enough people checking it out, the possibilities of where this show can go in future seasons are limitless. And you can go stream the first 2 episodes of Let's Rewind right now, exclusively over on Nebula. If you don't know what Nebula is amazing. It's a creator-built, creator-owned streaming platform that has no ads, no clutter, and is home not only to Nebula original programming, but also tons and tons more exclusive, extended, and early content from creators you already know, like Thomas Flight, like Stories of Old, The Closer Look, and, well, me. And if you sign up for Nebula using my code, you can get 50% off a year's subscription, which comes out to just $30 for the whole year. Or you can get $200 off a lifetime membership at only $300. Just go to go.nebula.tv/cinemasticks or use my QR code. All new episodes of Let's Rewind release monthly, so be sure to check it out, tell me what you think, and as always, I'm Danny Boyd. I hope to see you there.